Hey, Luther Squad.
I was good, y'all. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the Bodhi, baby. Let's actually zoom out a little bit. Okay, look. I want y'all to peek in. This is a very interesting video. Very interesting video. We're gonna be tapping in with a lot of different things about the power of the mind. And one of the best things to work on is your mind, bro. And I know I may not be, as of right now, at least, the smartest in the world, the most intelligent in the world just yet, right? But there's a big difference, or you start to make a big difference when you actually focus on the power like of your mind, or just focusing on developing your mind, because your mind will start to change everything around you. Once you change your mind, you change everything around you because of who you see yourself as, who you are internally. It will start to reflect out, just like the as within, so without, bro. You are what you attract. Your environment, what you decide to put yourself around, who you decide to engage with and talk to, all that sets the tone of the people around you, your environment, all of that. But it all starts with up here. It literally all starts with up here, bro. And it's crazy. It's kind of crazy how it works, bro. And the difference you will see once you start to just focus, when you start to focus on your mind. It's a big difference. Ever since I started doing it, I know I need to get, because I want to see myself, or I see myself already so high, and I know I can do so much better. I have work to do. I have much more work to do, obviously, right? But I see a major change. You will start to see a major change, bro. And it's crazy because people will not understand exactly some of the stuff that I'm saying until they actually just do it, bro. And it's a forever thing that you have to do. You can never stop. And I think that's where it's most difficult for most people. But it's most definitely one of the most important things is to change this up here, or to evolve this up here. Because you can never stop getting better in reality, bro. It's just like once you start developing your mind, and obviously once you develop your mind, you will start to develop different parts of your life. But the goal is to attack and develop every part of your life, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, all of that, bro. Not because I'm trying to be this perfect ass. No, I love myself. I'm a reflection of the Most High. So we have to live like that. We have to move like that. Bro, it's so important. And I'm gonna give you a prime example, bro. Something that just happened today, bro. Like, I went to go help. This is my bro. Like, he does content too. He does a different form of content, and I have a main account where I do a different form of content as well, right? But I'm not really into that anymore, only because it's not all the time that that type of content makes me uncomfortable. It's because I love what I'm doing right now so much so is that I have no interest in kind of like being around, the parties, and what I would call BS, but that is, that's my bro. So when he would like my assistance, but helping with some content or brainstorming some ideas, it's cool. Let's do it. Let's do it. I got you. But in the midst of me helping him create this content, or creating the content with him, I'm noticing like, dang, bro, like I can't pretend like I'm into this type of stuff. I can't, because I was genuinely a little bit uncomfortable, only because it's like, damn, I don't do this anymore. Like, I see good people out there, all the, like, that we were, involving with or whatever, but it's just like, I don't like that type of stuff no more. Like, it's crazy. And I used to be okay with that. I used to not have an issue with that at all. I used to be comfortable with it. But now I'm uncomfortable with it. And that shows you the difference in the evolution, right? Of not wanting to be around certain things because of the knowledge that you have, or the knowledge that I have. from doing that and what comes from it or what comes with it. Knowingly, that does not resonate with me, does not resonate with my energy or me internally. I can't be around that. I can't do that. Well, it doesn't feel right. It's like you can't run away from yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't. And it's like every time I hear someone else speak about what I'm talking about, it excites me because it's like, bro, it's a totally different ball game. It's like a whole new world, bro. It's like you enter a whole new world once you evolve this way. Once you start thinking this way, and you start getting better and better and better. There's no limit to what you can do, and then the people that you can start to resonate with and get around and talk to because y'all have things in common, right? Because you are who you attract. So what you do, what you think, will set the tone for your environment and will set the tone for yourself, right? So it makes such a big difference, bro. Such a big difference. And I'm so glad. It's like, dang, bro, that I think the way that I do think. Bro, I literally just, they went out to a party or whatever. Y'all don't know, man. I genuinely just I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't go out to parties. I don't care to, you know. That's not my thing. I'm working towards something. I can't, I won't. I'm not willing to go and do bullshit, right? Because, I mean, fun, that ain't really, that's not fun to me. I found a new definition of fun, right? But I was told that, because I told my dog, I was like, nah, bro, I can't go out. You know, it's misunderstood by a lot of people, which is fine, right? He said, I mean, you can, but no, I can't. I'm not willing to mess up my routine. I'm not willing to mess up how I would feel internally. I'm not willing to sacrifice the grind. I'm not willing to do any of that. Because now that I know it's a forever thing of just being locked in and protected, it's just like I'm not willing to do that for temporary fun. But back then I didn't think like that, bro. And it's almost like it's different levels, bro. And it's genuinely like a different like type of feeling once you start to evolve this here. Because when I tell you, bro, I am growing at a pretty fast rate mentally, physically, and spiritually. And now I'm about to be financially growing fast, you know? So it's very much so a good feeling, bro. It's genuinely a good feeling. But you have to start to tap in with yourself, bro. And what I did, bro, I knew I wanted to get better. I genuinely knew that I wanted to get better. I had the urge. I literally told myself a little bit less than a year ago that I will become the greatest version of myself. I literally told myself that. And every day I do what it takes to grow. Every day I try, you know. I put in that effort. And it feels genuinely good. Because I'm not willing to put in the effort to talk to a girl to commit right now. I'm not willing to do any of that. I'm not willing to spend time on BS. I'm not willing to waste time just watching Netflix and Hulu all day. I'm not willing to just scroll and scroll and scroll when I know I can be putting in more work, when I know I can be evolving, when I know I can be working out, when I know I can be reading, when I know I can just be doing something else. I'm genuinely obsessed with becoming the greatest version of myself now. Genuinely obsessed. Now, like I said, I have much more work to do, obviously. I have so much more work to do. I'm just gradually breaking them habits that we no longer need, that I'm figuring out, that I'm learning about myself, that I know I don't. I'm getting better. And I will only get better. And I will do everything I need to do while I'm here. But it all started from up here. What I wanted to change, what I wanted to do. It's, bro, and I kind of had to like step back and pull back from everything. I'm still separated from everything. Literally had to pull it all back. And I used to not be able to do that. I can remember 2 years ago, I used to not be able to do that. I used to not be able to go a week without talking to my friends. Once I realized, man, I can't, I just can't be a sorry ass dude, bro. I can't. I can't afford to be a sorry ass dude. I can't afford to be no bluff. But I know I'm the black sheep in the family. But I know I'm the one who's gonna make it happen, and I have to make it happen. But people ain't gonna understand that, and that's fine because you're supposed to be misunderstood. It wasn't given to them. Your greatness will be different from theirs. 100%, it'll always be different from theirs. But you gotta develop this. It has to be developed. Bro, there's some people who's older than me who tell me all the time. I have some people who say, "Look, man, you're doing good," and I appreciate that all the time, obviously. And they'll tell me, "You're doing good." It's not a lot of people at your age talking about stuff like this or has this knowledge whatsoever. And there's some people that tell me, "Look, you should stick to topics, in your age group or whatever." To each his own. You know what I mean? But look, man, I do what I do because I have a purpose and a passion, man. I do what I do to help the collective whole, for the people around me, for the world around me. And it just feels good to do it. You know what I mean? So, but I had to develop my mind, bro. And I'm still developing my mind. So it's a work in progress, man. But if you want real change, if you want to develop, if you want to evolve, it all starts up here. And it's always going to be a challenge because it's going to be this you you're trying to create versus this you that's just trying to stay, trying to keep that spot. But now that I'm actually living in it and doing it, that old you has to go. You gotta remove him or her. It has to go. Because it will just make excuses. It'll just lollygag bullshit. I'm telling you, man, I'm glad I made the change, man. Because you will look back and you'll be like, damn, that's crazy. And just imagine what it'll be like 5-10 years from now, bro. Totally different. You know what I mean? So develop this, man, and you can never stop getting better. Because it sets the tone for everything. I love y'all. I appreciate you for watching. I see you next, man.